The role of self-esteem in breaking codependency. Discover how self-esteem is crucial in overcoming codependency and building healthy, fulfilling relationships. Tips for strengthening self-love and achieving happiness. Have you ever envisioned your emotional life as a delicate vase? Now imagine that this vase has suffered some cracks over time. It may still hold water, but it requires extra care not to shatter completely. Individuals with codependency resemble this cracked vase. They constantly require external support and validation to feel well, as their own self-esteem isn't sufficient to sustain them. In this article, we delve deeply into the relationship between self-esteem and codependency. You'll uncover how the lack of self-love contributes to this type of dependency, and more importantly, how strengthening your self-esteem is the first step toward healthy and fulfilling relationships. What is codependency? Codependency is a pattern of dysfunctional behavior characterized by an excessive need for approval, validation, and emotional support from others. Codependent individuals experience intense fear of abandonment and often self-nullify to please their partner, friend, or family member. Consider a romantic relationship. In codependency, the happiness and self-esteem of the dependent person become contingent on the love and acceptance of the partner. This type of neediness and excessive dependence suffocates the relationship and drives away the beloved individual. How low self-esteem contributes to codependency. Self-esteem is the sentiment we hold about ourselves, our inherent worth, and our self-assurance. Individuals with low self-esteem tend to doubt their abilities, feel inferior to others, and constantly seek external approval to feel good about themselves. Let's employ a metaphor for better understanding. Picture your self-esteem as the foundation of your emotional vessel. A sturdy foundation allows the vessel to stand on its own, even with some bruises. Conversely, a fragile base akin to low self-esteem necessitates external support to prevent the vessel from tipping over. Individuals with low self-esteem believe they are not good enough on their own. They feel the need for someone to complete them and fill the internal void they experience. This sense of inadequacy renders them susceptible to codependency, seeking external validation as confirmation of their inherent worth. Warning signs: how to identify low self-esteem. Have you ever paused to reflect on your self-image? Below, we've outlined some signs that may indicate low self-esteem. Excessive self-criticism. You solely focus on your flaws and mistakes, downplaying your qualities and accomplishments. Constant need for approval. You seek compliments and recognition incessantly to feel good about yourself. Difficulty saying no. You fear displeasing others and consequently accept situations that bother you. Continuous comparisons. You feel inferior to others and believe they are more successful or happier. Fear of failure. You avoid challenges for fear of making mistakes and facing criticism. Strengthening your self-esteem, the path to emotional independence. Breaking the cycle of codependency and building healthy relationships demands, above all, the strengthening of your self-esteem. It is necessary to construct a solid foundation for your emotional vessel, enabling you to sustain yourself independently. Here are some valuable tips to assist you on this journey. Identify your strengths and weaknesses. Compile a list of your qualities and skills, as well as the areas you wish to develop. Self-awareness is crucial for self-esteem. Celebrate your achievements. Acknowledge and cherish your efforts and accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. Develop self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. We all make mistakes, but they do not define you. Surround yourself with positive people. Individuals who support, encourage, and uplift you contribute to your self-esteem. Set realistic goals and pursue them. Achievements, even minor ones, bring a sense of fulfillment and boost self-esteem. Engage in activities that bring you joy. Whether it's a hobby, a sport, or a creative pursuit, dedicate yourself to something that brings you happiness and connects you with yourself. Take care of your health. Healthy eating, physical exercise, and restful nights contribute to physical and mental well-being, elevating self-esteem. Self-esteem and healthy relationships. Strengthening your self-esteem does not mean becoming egocentric or arrogant. On the contrary, genuine self-love enables you to build relationships that are healthy and based on reciprocity. Here's how. You establish healthy boundaries. With good self-esteem, you know what you accept and what you don't in a relationship. You can say no without guilt and defend your values. You attract emotionally healthy people. Individuals with low self-esteem often attract partners who reinforce the cycle of codependency. Self-love, on the other hand, makes you more discerning and draws you closer to people who value and respect you. You trust yourself. Insecurity is a hallmark of emotional dependence. With strengthened self-esteem, you trust your choices and your ability to deal with life's challenges. You become the protagonist of your happiness. Happiness does not depend on your partner or external factors. With good self-esteem, you understand that your happiness is your responsibility, and you actively build it. Love becomes a complement, not a necessity. Healthy relationships are based on reciprocity and companionship. When your self-esteem is strong, love becomes a complement and enriches your life, but it is not the sole source of happiness and fulfillment. Breaking the cycle, self-esteem and healing from codependency. The strengthening of self-esteem is the key to healing from codependency. It's a gradual process that requires effort and dedication, but the results are worth it. As your self-image improves, you feel more confident, independent, and capable of building relationships based on self-love and mutual respect. In addition to working on self-esteem, therapy can be a valuable tool for understanding the roots of codependency and developing skills to handle feelings in a healthy manner. Codependency is a problem that affects many people, but it's important to know that you are not alone. You have the power to build the emotional life you've always dreamed of. By strengthening your self-esteem and breaking free from codependency, you pave the way for self-love, self-confidence, and the construction of healthy and fulfilling relationships. Believe in yourself and embark on this journey towards happiness. Frequently asked questions. Question 1. How do I know if my self-esteem is low? Some signs of low self-esteem include excessive self-criticism, constant need for approval, difficulty saying no, constant comparisons with others, and fear of failure. Question 2. What should I do if I have low self-esteem? There are several ways to strengthen self-esteem. Some tips include identifying your strengths and weaknesses, celebrating your achievements, developing self-compassion, surrounding yourself with positive people, setting realistic goals, engaging in activities that bring you joy, and taking care of your health. Question 3. Can therapy help me overcome codependency? Yes. Therapy can help you understand the roots of your codependency and develop skills to handle feelings in a healthy manner. Question 4. How long does it take to strengthen self-esteem? Strengthening self-esteem is a gradual and individual process. Be patient and celebrate each achievement, no matter how small it may seem. Question 5. What do I gain from high self-esteem? High self-esteem allows you to build healthy relationships, trust yourself, be the protagonist of your happiness, and live a more fulfilling and satisfying life. We have reached the end of the audio, The Role of Self-Esteem in Breaking Codependency. Did you like this content? Share with someone who needs support right now.